Hai, halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jenny Turipanam Alamanda, and I'm the main author of this paper. And I'm going to be present to you today an article with the title Sentimen Analysis Using Text Mining of Indonesia Tourism via Social Media for the second international conference on sustainable development in information technology, business and social science, Hong Kong, 5 to 6 April 2019. So let's get started. So this is Indonesia. Our tagline for tourism is Wonderful Indonesia. The Indonesian tourism industry continues to develop and has become the core of the nation's economy. Indonesia is known for its wealth of natural beauty can be used as a potential for tourism industry. On the other hand, Garut is a city in Indonesia known for its beach, mountains, and culinary arts. So the purpose of this study is to create a priority map for tourist attraction that can be utilized by local governments. Social media is useful not only for communication but also for finding information on what is happening at the moment and how an event is developing. In addition to Instagram, Google Reviews is also often used by travelers as a reference for more details in tourism destination information, such as reviews of certain tourism spots. Okay. Like in other regions, Garut tourism has been popularized by many Instagram accounts and Google Reviews. Popular Instagram accounts that promote Garut tourism are mostly managed by a group of young people who like media, photography, and traveling, such as Jelajah Garut, for example. These accounts usually post tourist photos that are Instagram worthy or Instagrammable, and then provide certain caption with additional information like this. Netizens' response regarding photo posts are diverse. Not only get a positive response and netizens often made negative comments. Unlike comments on Instagram, netizen comments through Google Reviews are also usually open and are complemented by a review score on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, like that. For the literature review, we adopted some theories. The first one about consumer behavior in tourism. The second, we try to explain about tourism marketing. And then about social media as marketing 4.0. And after that, we try to combine all of the theories and make the state of the art to analyze the sentiment analysis using text mining of Indonesia tourism reviews via social media. And we have a main theory according to Panasio 2007 about tourism infrastructure that found about division of tourism infrastructure, which must consist of local infrastructure, accommodation, information, culture, gastronomy, transportation, recreation, sport, and trading. Yeah, just 9, yeah. Okay. But from our data process in the 9 categories of tourism infrastructure, only 6 categories appear in netizens' comment on Garut Regency tourism infrastructure. namely local infrastructure, accommodation, information, culture, gastronomy, transportation, recreation. So no sport and trading reviews. Okay. Not only that, okay, Garut has special like tagline. Not Garut. In tourism, there is Sapta Persona or what 7 charms of Garut. Okay, not only for Garut. Yes. Sapta Persona is a condition that must be realized in order to attract tourists to an area or region in Indonesia. Okay. Garut charm consists of 7 elements, namely safety, order line, cleanness, cool factor, beauty, friendliness, and memorability. Yes. So here the result. The first one about distribution of negative netizen comments towards infrastructure. So as mentioned before, from 9 categories, there are only 6 categories that mentioned by netizens toward Garut tourism. Okay, so the dominant reviews about local infrastructure, and the total review for the Google reviews that negative is more than 6.9 thousand, and for the Instagram is 300. So here there are about 5 what areas that popular for tourism. The first one, beach. The second, mountains. The third one, crater. The fourth, waterfall. And the last one is lake tourism spot. Okay, we talk about that later. And here the positive and negative comments regarding Garut charm or 7 charm of tourism. Yes, for the tourism spot. So tourism spot, for the positive comments is more than 10,000. For the negative comments more than 1.5 thousand. Okay, and for the positive comment, dominance by the beauty of Garut, and for the negative, dominant by cleanness. Okay, interesting. Next, we are going to talk about the distribution of sentiment analysis based on tourism spot. Okay, the first one, beach. There are 20 tourist beaches in Garut Regency. However, only 4 of the most popular beaches are discussed by many netizens, namely Santolo Beach, Sayang Helang Beach, Puncak Guha Beach, and Ranca Buaya Beach. Beaches in Garut are not as popular as beaches in other areas in West Java province, such as Pangandaran or Pelabuhan Ratu beaches, and they tend to untouched by tourists. The following is a coding-based profile of netizens' comment on coastal tourism in Garut Regency. There were 58 negative comments and 20 positive comments, with the majority from Instagram netizen and aimed at Santolo Beach. Despite positive responses from about 3,600 zone netizens on Google reviews, and 700 negative comments were directed at Santolo beaches. Okay, unfortunately. Yes, the next ones, the 3 mountains are popular among netizens and are suitable for climbing. Okay, Mount Papandayan, Mount Contoh, and Mount Chikurai. Activities that can be done by tourists or mountain tourism: hiking, camping, panoramic views, seeing sunrises, mountain biking, downhill, what else? Trail biking, and visiting special hot spring baths on Mount Papandayan. At present, the mountain tourism has the most potential as a popular tourist attraction, as evidenced by less negative comments and more positive comments from netizens. The frequency distribution of comments on mountain tourism is presented in the blue table. We can take a look that there are only negative comments on Instagram and 201 ones on Google reviews. Okay, maybe not as much as the comment from the beach, but at least the negative comments is very low here. Okay, next, crater. Actually, crater is part of the mountain but different tourism spots. So Papandayan crater and Talaga Bodas crater are the most popular craters, attracting tourists and netizens. The uniqueness of Papandayan crater consists of a collection of 14 small craters that are intriguing because they are emit different forms. The former Talaga Bodas crater has a small lake with white sulfur water, which contains volcanic activity in the form of hot water and sulfur. Crater tourism got the most positive response from Instagram netizens in 2018 period, but there are still negative comments, especially concerning the problem of cleanliness and road access to the location. And the distribution of comments regarding crater tourism is presented in the yellow table. And next, there are 17 waterfalls in Garut Regency, but only 6 waterfalls are often mentioned by netizens: Sanghyang, Orok Waterfall, Ciharus, Tujuh Cimanganten, Nyogong, and Cisarua. There are more than 1,000 comments from netizens on waterfall tours in Garut Regency. And the netizens' comment distribution is presented in the orange table. Please take a look. And here the last. Bagadit is the most popular lake tourism in Garut Regency. A legend greatly raised the popularity of the tourist attraction. But unfortunately, negative comments actually colored this site after netizens traveled there. Although there are many negative comments, tourists from certain segments are still visiting. Cheap ticket prices and good road access are superior consideration for those with a limited travel time and budget. There are 69 reviews about Situ Baganit or Baganit Lake on Google Reviews. While on Instagram there are 17 negative comments and 4 positive comments. Okay. Also here the example of the way we took the data. For example, so here the Instagram of Jelajah Garut, one of the most popular tourism account on Instagram. Okay, so there was photos of Papandayan mountain, and then from the photos we can take a look at more than 1,400 likes and 22 comments. Okay, so after that we do the text mining. We try to evaluate one by one of the comments and then make a coding. For example, if the comment is positive, we make the coding of positive with the criteria of words like that. And we do not really concern about the positive comment. We most concerned about the negative comments. For example, if there are comments of garbage or trash or cleaners, so we make the summarize of that. But if the positive comments, we only categorizing it into the positive comments. Okay, so in the right side we can take a look the ways of Google reviews. If we click on the Google review about Mount Papandayan, the rating is 4.5 stars with 702 reviews. That's good. Okay, so there are a lot of people make the comments, but okay, so each comment might have several replay or another Google account comments. Yes. Okay, in one persons or netizen, there might have 2 different comments or pro and contrast comment. For example, in the first and second comments they make positive comments, but in the third and fourth and fifth comments they did negative comments for Mount Papandayan. Okay, so here the conclusions. Okay, regarding superior tourism, 5 tours get many comments from netizens: beach tourism, content tourism, lake tourism, waterfall tourism, and culinary tourism. Beach tourism is the most popular among netizens who write online reviews, and Contoh Beach is the most popular beach. Culinary tourism was the most interesting for Instagram netizens, but not really our concerns because there's no spot exactly. Negative comments regarding infrastructure are very important to note, as issues related to local infrastructure are considered the most inadequate in Garut Regency. Next, regarding local infrastructure, cleanliness is one of the most crucial tourism issues. Contoh Beach is the most preferred tourist attraction, but is also the one that gets the most negative comments. So there is interesting recommendation based on this paper. Regardless of the result, based on number of comments, local governments can consider mountain tourism to be a leading tourism potential based on positive response and tourist rating. It's not because the number of positive comments, but also the proportion from positive comments and negative comments. Local communities should be able to help each other protect the environment together, building cohesiveness from village neighborhoods to sub-districts to all of Garut Regency. So that was the picture of mud. Oh yeah, we are now in the last slide of this presentation. For you who haven't come to Garut Regency, come and enjoy Garut. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.